I haven't played this. What do you even do there? You collect rupees and shit? Oh wait, there it is! Man, I must be blind. Okay, so I do have like a guilty pleasure to the CDI games. Because they're just so batshit crazy with their cartoonish graphics and the gameplay. But as a Zelda game, they're horrendous. They're just so fucking bad. But I still like them. Like it's a guilty pleasure. I don't know what this is. A Link Between Worlds. Ooh, I like that game. That's a good sequel. I'll go with what the parenthesis says. So excellent. Incredibly excellent. Yeah, I don't know. It's somewhere here. I think it might be an A+. So good gameplay. I love the mechanic of borrowing items and then you can buy them out. I like the wall merching thingy. B, good. Yeah, it's definitely good. I'll put it on excellence for now. Okay, and then we have... I guess this is Four Swords, the original. I haven't played it, because we only had one Game Boy Advance growing up. And my brother borrowed this game, and we could only play Link to the Past on it. So I don't know about it. Really. The first Four Swords. If it's anything like Four Swords Adventure, then it's a well... I don't know, really. I can't. I haven't really played it, so I can't judge it. Link to the fucking Past. Okay, so I'm also judging the games of when they came out. Not only how it is today compared to everything, but the impact it had when it came out. And what existed when it came out. So this is just a masterpiece. Link to the Past is so fucking good. My only real nitpick with the game is that all of the dungeons have the same theme, and all of the temples have the same theme. So you hear that same, theme over and over. But you see, that's it. If that is the worst part about the game for me, then that's rock bottom. Everything else is just perfection. I love it. And also, of course, massive nostalgia. It's one of the first games I ever really played. So nostalgia is, of course, boosting it. But I think it's a masterpiece for its time, too. It really is. I like that they share, like, Wii U, Switch, or whatever. This is gonna rattle some bones, maybe. I'm also judging the games based on a, Zelda. Is it a good Zelda game? I actually think it's around here. It's good. But is it a good Zelda game? Fuck me, dude. This is tough. This is tough. I think Breath of the Wild is a fantastic game on its own. But judging it as a Zelda game... And it's music, it's repeating fucking textures and music throughout all the shrines, and the divine beasts, and the last fight with Ganondorf and Ganon's personality. As a Zelda game, it's kind of a... yeah, good music timing! Wrong consoles? I don't know what you mean. Even if the game was in 4K 60 or whatever, I wouldn't rank it much higher. But yeah, I have to be clear on that. It's a fantastic game on its own. It really, changed the open world genre, even though it came out 2017. But as a Zelda game, it's overrated. But yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love the game still, and I'm excited for the sequel. Link's crossbow training. I don't know, I haven't played it. I've only seen it, and if... Okay, I'm just gonna put it in don't know. Four Swords Adventure. I've played this game from beginning to end maybe 4 times in total. One of those times I played it on my own, single player, and you control all 4 links. That was not the most fun experience. I've played it 4-player, which is of course the best way to play the game. And I played 3 players and 2 players. 2 players is kind of nice because you have 2 links each, but when you're 3, it's kind of weird because someone has to control 2. I did that with my brother and Emily. I think it's good. I liked it. It was a fun game. It's kind of like a love letter to its own series, you know, with all of the mechanics and trying out multiplayer. And the music and the multiplayer competitive nature, you know, how many force gems can you get? It was fun, you know, it's a fun game. Hyrule Warriors, the first one, I haven't played. Because I made a review on Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, and I mentioned Hyrule Warriors. I still haven't played it, even though it's installed on my Wii U. But I'm not so big on the Dynasty type of games. So, I haven't played these 2. What is this? Oh, the 3DS version? Oh, what's the difference here? Definitive? Doesn't matter, I haven't played them. Wait, where is Age of Calamity? Hello? That's sad. We don't have Age of Calamity. Link's Awakening, the first version on Game Boy, and then DX. It's not there. Oh well, I'll just have to, you know, pretend it's there. I'll rank these 2 on the same. Link's Awakening, the first handheld Zelda. I think it's incredibly excellent. It really is. Goddamn. So many things it did right. All of the dungeon themes are amazing. It's one of the darkest Zelda games in terms of story and narrative, with you know, the whole dream aspect and killing it, and Link is effectively the villain, the antagonist, depending on how you like look at it. I think it's a really dark Zelda game, and when you come to that realization in the Shrine of Faces Shrine, and that music, oh my god. Dude, that music, we need to play it right now. This is, hands down, my favorite, like, Zelda music ever. This one right here. I think this is a fucking masterpiece. And this is at the point of the game where you realize what is actually happening here. What is Link going to do if he continues with this? What is happening to this island and all of the characters? It's just so fucking good. And I know this is the remake soundtrack, but still. I love Sword Hunt, but nothing tops this one for me. I'll put... Oh, the remake. So once again, I base it on when it came out. When Link's Awakening original came out, we didn't have that many Zelda titles. So for its time, it did an amazing job. Link's Awakening remake, when it came out, could have done better. Especially performance-wise. It was too heavy on the depth of field and some of those effects. It was just a little bit too much for me. But the music in Link's Awakening remake is hands down the best soundtrack in the entire series. I love it so much. And this track is at the very top of it. Yeah, me too. This is orchestral with the classic... I mean, do I have the original soundtrack here? I don't know if I do. But hearing it right now, this 8-bit tune. They're mixing it with the remade orchestral string ensemble. I get goosebumps already. So yeah, that's my favorite track in the entire Zelda series. I love Link's Awakening. I just wish the remake was better. But I still enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing it, because it didn't change too much. I just think the Dungeon Maker was a big flop. But everything else was left more or less untouched. So it's great. Wait, is Pokemon Sword your favorite game on the Switch? Okay. Oh, Majora's Mask 3D as oh my god. Somewhere around here. On its own, it's good. It's not bad, it's good. But as a remake, it just fucked up the boss fights. Oldolwa, the first boss in Woodfall Temple, is just a complete disappointment. If you want more information about this, then look up Neryl's video. Is Majora's Mask 3D a bad remake? Neryl on YouTube, one of my favorites. Great video. I agree. Original Majora's Mask, best Zelda game, masterpiece, enough said. Ocarina of Time 3D. Now this is honestly up here too. They did not fuck it up. They did such a good job with this remake. The only thing I am a little bit, nitpicky about is the censorship. Blood being, taken away and this original symbols and whatnot. Okay, let's take Sword. First search. This one. So fucking good. Copy-paste. I think Majora's Mask 3D did a lot of good things. Really good things. The whole schedule system was so much better. You could put up an alarm clock. And a lot of the new textures were amazing. 30 FPS instead of 20 was amazing. They fucked up the Sora mask completely. So I would honestly put it like here. But on its own, the game is still good. Like, it's good. If you play Majora's Mask for the first time on this version, I'm not gonna judge you. It's definitely more welcoming, it's easier, it's more approachable. The original Majora's Mask is kind of hardcore, not gonna lie. Okay. Ocarina of Time? Master Quest. This is kind of hard to judge, really. I'm just gonna put it in... Don't know. I mean, I have played Master Quest multiple times. I streamed it, I did a 100% playthrough. But I'm not gonna, judge Master Quest, really. It just feels like a funny bonus thingy, so no. Ocarina of Time is a masterpiece. Enough said. Oracle of Seasons and Ages. I'm not entirely sold on these games with their ring mechanic and the season mechanic. It never really clicked with me. But I do think the games are good. Pokemon Edition. Why are you doing this now? Because I wanted to. We can save it, come back later. Phantom Hourglass, we're playing it right now. Why is Breath of the Wild on C? Check the VOD. I explained it there. I don't want to repeat myself too much, Pack, so it's better if you go back and listen. We need to finish Phantom Hourglass first, but... Is it good? I'm still judging it based on a Zelda title. Fuck, this is a really hard one. I think it's a C for now. Is this the original Skyward Sword? Because I want to judge the HD version separately. This tier list isn't that up to date, I guess. That's sad. That is pretty sad. I think if this is original Skyward Sword... It does some things pretty good. It's my absolute favorite depiction of, you know, Zelda and Link, their relationship and how their relation. I would like Mabe Village, please. I love this music so much. Yeah, it's just by far the best soundtrack in the entire series. I just love this string part coming up here. Listen to this part right here. When the strings creep in. Goosebumps. I have goosebumps. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay. Original Skyward Sword. Fuck, this is tough. Skyward Sword has some really good dungeons and good music and, you know, what I mentioned with Zelda. But the overworld flying shit is so bad and so lackluster. I don't like Fi. I don't like her personality. I don't like Girahim. The motion control swinging. Still talking about the original here. I don't know, dude. That's a tough one. I think I like Breath of the Wild more. Yeah. Alright, Spirit Tracks. Haven't played it yet. We will. Minish Cap. Minish Cap is good. It is good. Yeah. Original Wind Waker. Easy A+. Is it a masterpiece though? Oof. I think it had so much potential with the open sea and the islands, but it's a little bit lackluster. I don't think the GameCube disc could hold enough content. There isn't enough islands and funny, you know, explorable islands. That's the whole concept. But what it does well, it does incredibly well. The music, the story, the pacing, the dungeons themselves are really fun and good. The animation is amazing, the color, the gameplay is good. But it's a little bit annoying changing the wind all the time. It's annoying finding all of the Triforce shards. And there are not enough temples. And I know, Majora's Mask only has 4. Wind Waker has like 7? 5? 6? I don't know. They really dislike it. Many people didn't like Wind Waker because of its drastically different style, you know? The cel-shaded and cartoon. I liked it very much, honestly. It spoke to me because I love color. I love contrast. I think I'm gonna put it in A+. But is the HD version here? Man, yeah, it is, it is. Okay, so you know what? HD version is a masterpiece. My only real nitpick with the HD version is the bloom. They kind of went a little bit too far with the bloom effect on everything. And they kind of messed up some of the colors. Like, it's more light blue than dark marine blue with the ocean and such. But they fixed the sailing with the red sail that changes the wind depending on, you know, it's always behind you. The wind is always behind you. And they lowered the amount of Triforce shards you have to collect. So even Nintendo knew why, you know, the first game didn't work perfectly. And so they fixed all of those issues there. And back in the day, I can't believe I'm saying this now. I feel so old, but back in the day of Wii U and Miiverse, I loved that implementation of seamless online connectivity, throwing message bottles, retrieving them. It was so nice. I really miss it. And that was a unique thing we haven't seen before. So yeah, HD Wind Waker is a masterpiece. It's better than the original. It's also widescreen, higher resolution. The only thing that can make it better is 60 FPS. So let's hope it gets ported at some point. Man, this is fun. Triforce Heroes is a game I wanted to play, but didn't have any friends to play with. So, do know. Original Twilight Princess. I've told this story when we did our playthrough. I played it 4 times, the original, and dropped it every single time. Most of it was due to real life things happening. Parents getting divorced, and playing it with my girlfriend, and then, you know, we split up. So I have a bad omen with Twilight Princess, the original. But I'm gonna try to, you know, look past that. And I think original... I'm judging the GameCube version, not the Wii version that's mirrored and motion control. Fuck that. It doesn't really... Oh, wait, it's here. Wait, which one is GameCube? Fuck it, dude. Let's just put it down there. I'll just go with the GameCube version. Yeah, it's an excellent game. I just have a bad history with it. Now, Twilight Princess HD, which we, you know, just played it. My Nintendo name, it should be Crimson AE, I believe. I think somewhere here. Maybe at the bottom of A+. Or maybe... I'm not sure. It's either at the bottom of A+ or at the top of A. Did you draw a Miiverse? Not very often. Most of the drawings... Wait, are you looking at my drawings now? But most of my drawings were my girlfriend's. The Rosalina, if you're seeing that one, was my ex. You can probably tell which one I drew. But I really like that Rosalina. But how did you find it, Lahu? Is there like a website for it? Okay, I want level 1. Oh. Archiverse. Oh, nice! Can you link it to me? I didn't know that existed. But yeah, I think Twilight Princess HD is an excellent game. They kind of flopped a little bit for me with the pacing at some points, and I really wish Midna had more cutscenes. Whenever Midna had a cutscene, her animation and her dialogue was 10 out of 10. It was like the best across the entire series. So freaking good. But there were many parts of the game where she didn't say anything. She didn't add anything. We couldn't examine monster enemies and have a comment from her. Like we can in Majora's Mask, for example. And the song system with the wolf singing, howling, it was just kind of like okay. You do it once and then it's over. I don't know. And the Twilight Realm and collecting the tears in the vial. And the creepy music. It was kind of fun. I mean, no. I think it's an excellent game. It's a really good Zelda game. Original Zelda. When it came out, it was the only Zelda. So how would you judge that? Let's be very clear about this. I'm judging this game completely in isolation. Because when it came out, it was the only game. We can't compare it to anything else. I mean, that's not what I'm doing in this tier list. If that makes any sense. I'm basing it off when it came out. Like when Majora's Mask came out. The impact it had. Ocarina, and so on. So maybe a little bit of a weird tier list, to be honest, but I think it's for its time, it's a good game. Like, what else was out at that point? Like, was it 85? 1985? 87? 87, I believe. I'm not sure, honestly. It's probably a good game. Yeah, Mario 1, exactly. So it did a lot for its time. And that whole social aspect about talking with your friends and sharing secrets and having a magazine, and then coming home after school to find these new secrets that your friends found. I think it's a cool thing that never happens anymore. Not in the same sense. So yeah, I think it's good. Zelda 2, though. I really appreciate the RPG element, like EXP, and you can level up your health or magic. But most of the magics were just weird. The game was insanely difficult and punishing. The overworld movement and the, Final Fantasy kind of rip off with enemy encounters. A little bit. I mean, it takes you into side-scrolling action. So I applaud them for that. They are mixing top-down aerial view in the world map into side-scrolling action for the action. So that's cool. But it's just a cryptic fucking mess. Super difficult. Most of the temples and dungeons look the same. I mean, so does Zelda 1, of course. Where's my cave 2? Level 2. It probably is the worst Zelda, I think. Tingle balloon fight? I don't know. Zelda 1 of Gamelon. Okay, what the fuck? And then Wii version of Twilight Princess. I'm not even gonna... It's the same... Or should I? Should I judge the Wii version? Because I played this one for like 14 hours. So the main difference is that it's mirrored and it's motion control. I don't know about this one, honestly. Kind of like Skyward Sword more original than original Twilight Princess. Oh, this is tough, also. Do I? The original Skyward Sword had a big problem with every time you reload or, restart the system, all of those items, like materials and shit, all of it you have to pick up again like it's your first time. Like, yeah, I got this item, and the description, which you can't skip, I believe. It was super annoying. And all of those forced dialogues with all of the characters. So yeah, I do think Twilight Princess Wii is better. So yeah. Where is my Zelda's Adventure, though? Didn't even include it. Oh yeah, Age of Calamity. Because they have Hyrule Warriors, and I have played Age of Calamity. I made a review on it. I would put Age of Calamity probably here. No, yeah, like between Minish Cap and Four Swords. So just imagine that Age of Calamity is between these two. Yes, I liked Age of Calamity more than Breath of the Wild as a Zelda game. That sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? Because, it's a Dynasty type of warrior game. But the music and the cutscenes and the story told in that game was so much better, in my opinion. So it's... Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe between these two or between these two, but it's somewhere in the B tier. Oh, okay. Age of Calamity also suffers from horrendous performance on the Switch. It lags a fuck ton. It's a big, big problem. And the loading times are long. But I think it makes up for it with a really well-told story and amazing music and kind of fun, addictive gameplay. That's, you know, of course, Dynasty Warrior type and not really Zelda. But yeah, somewhere in the B tier. This fucking music, dude. Where? Yeah. Also, we have been streaming for 5 hours, so this is a pretty good spot to end it for now, I think. So yeah, I want to thank you all very, very much for being here today. We did our Zelda tier list, and we'll come back to it once we have played through, yeah, both Phantom Hourglass and Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, it's been fun. It really has. So tomorrow, I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue with Phantom or if it's Shantae speedrunning. Could be one of them. But in any case, I'm really happy that you guys are hanging out and supporting the channel and hopefully enjoying the gameplay. I want to give a massive thanks to Windblown for the tier 3 sub for 13 months. Let that sink in. 13 months of tier 3. Wow. And today is the 1-year anniversary since he followed this channel. 1 year ago, on this day, I played Sekiro. And Windblown Daiso joined the chat, and he was so amazing, so random. I'd never had a chatter like him before on that day. And he was incredibly generous. He donated like $60. And he subscribed. Maybe he subscribed the day after, I'm not sure. Probably the same day. But yeah, in any case, Windblown is sleeping right now, but I wish him all the best, and I am super grateful for all of his support, so I think we should all, you know, we should tell Windblown the next time he's here that he is amazing, because he really is. And with that, my friends, I'll see you tomorrow. Take good care of yourself. I love you, and bye for now.